Hi guys, this is Sketchy D. This is a continuation of the previous video. I'll be covering perspective. I'm still focusing on 1 point. We haven't looked at 2-point perspective yet. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make sure that, or here's the example. So let's say you want to create these boxes that are exactly the same dimensions side by side each other in perspective. So you have these 4 identical boxes, but you want that in perspective. There's a method to make sure that it's exactly the same dimensions, and this is how you do it. So pick a vanishing point, doesn't matter where, and okay, so let's say the first box is going to be this big. You're not going to see the entire thing. It would go maybe up to here. So there's the edge of that box, and this is how far it would go. So this is a perfect square, right? And then you have to figure out the other edge of the box, right? So the corners, it looks to be around there. Make sure that your lines are parallel or it's going to start to look weird. So here's my box, and what I want is I want to duplicate this box over and over again, but make sure that it's the same width as this one, or the same length as this one, I guess. And so what you do is first you go from corner to corner and you make an X. Okay? Luckily for us, we already have a line going there, but what you normally would do is see where they intersect, put a point there, and make sure that goes to that vanishing point. So there's that. X, point, intersection, and then to the vanishing point. And then you'll notice that this guideline that you just drew crosses the edge of this box at this point. The one with the arrow on it. Okay? And what you're going to do is you're going to go from this corner through that intersection and to that edge. And best way to do this to make sure it's correct is to have a ruler, which I do not have on me, so I'm just going to fold up this paper that's next to me and create a ruler. So you'll see this line that I just created, right? And it ends, because we're creating the exact same boxes, they intersect here. Okay? What you're going to do is you're going to drop a line straight down from that point where they intersected. And then you're going to connect the dots again. And what you have basically is this is box number 1, this is box number 2, this is box number 1, and this is box number 2. And it's exactly the same size but in perspective. So this would be, if it were seen directly from the front, this is what it would look like. And then to get box number 3, you do the exact same thing. You create that X again from corner to corner, see where they intersect, and draw a line to it. Actually, if you did this correctly, I guess mine's a little off. You wouldn't have to draw another guideline that goes to the vanishing point, because it should fall on the same guideline as the first box you drew. That's how you know if your dimensions are a little off. So I made sure that it went exactly to that corner, and it shows that it did perfectly right along that first guideline that we drew, which is the one that's right here. And then again, we notice that it goes through that edge of that box, of the second box. So again, we'll draw another guideline through the corner of the second box, through the edge of the second box, and up. And you'll notice that it'll go through that intersection this time. And then you drop down a line perfectly parallel again. And then you connect the lines again. And this is box number 3. Okay? So now we have all 3 of these in perfect perspective with the exact same dimensions. So just like we did in box number 2 and box number 1, we draw an X again. And did you see that? It goes exactly through that guideline which we put down. This guideline right here, you can see that the X intersects exactly at that point, which is a good sign. So see the intersection of the edge of box number 3. Go from the corner through that intersection again. Okay, see where it crosses? Drop down the line. And there's box number 4. So in this quick demo, what I just did is I drew those 4 boxes that you see here in perfect perspective. And this is something I learned when I took a short class on how to draw cars, because cars have, like, depending on which car you draw, they usually have like a 4 to 5 wheelbase, and this is what they taught us, where we would draw the first wheel and then do this, we would draw the first wheel and then do this to figure out where the wheel in the back would look like, or where it would be positioned. So you don't get some abnormally long cars or abnormally short cars. So yeah, I think that wraps this demo. If you have any other questions, don't forget to leave some comments on YouTube or on the website. And thanks for watching.